Hi, this is Metal Steve, and I am finally pissed off. I am finally pissed. Until very, very recently, the internet, to me, starting from the beginning when I first experienced it until very recently, the internet for me was, well, there was a kind of a magic to it. You could talk to people. You could watch videos made by people in another state. You could share an interest. You could meet people who had the same hobby. You could email your friends. You could send a message. You didn't even need to be there. But, oh, and one last thing. Don't even get me started about internet radio. I was there for the golden age of internet radio. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. But now, the lights are out. And nobody's home. The garden has grown into jungle growth, uncontrolled. The windows are all broken in the house. And the whole structure is coming down. These last few months, on top of these last 2.5 to 3 years, have been some of the most trying times I've been going through in my entire life. And when I had downtime, I would use my computer, I would go on the internet, and I'd watch videos. And I'd listen to the internet radio. And I'm telling you, man, it was beautiful. It was so much better than it is now. And I'm not looking at it through rose-colored glasses. It really was. And then the YouTube BS with the subscribers. And then the YouTube BS with the not going to show you another video that you've already seen unless you delete your history crap. Then it becoming a politics platform. Then the roof fell in. Enter COPPA. COPPA. And the new COPPA especially. Let me explain to you why I am finally pissed off. They want to protect the children. That's what they say, isn't it? When I was a kid, the internet was just getting its legs under it. We had Newgrounds. We had dial-up. We had to wait a fortnight for the GD video to load. We had Google Video. We had internet radio. We had this thing called Radio Time. We had this thing called Windows Media Guide. We had this thing called Real Player when I was a kid. We had, or at least that's what I was using, Windows Media Player, the mighty Winamp, which still, in my opinion, whips the llama's ass. It's still pretty damn good. And then, in my travels, finding out more and more about COPPA, I learned it's the same hair of the dog that bit and completely masticated Saturday mornings. No, I'm not going to get over that anytime soon. I wake up one day and Dragon Ball Z is replaced with soaps and sitcoms. Years and years of TV. The classic Hanna-Barbera stuff. Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies. One Saturday morning, Nick on CBS UPN, the UPN network. Fox Kids. Ninja Turtles, Street Sharks. Batman, the animated series. The Fantastic Four and the Incredible Hulk. X-Men. Iron Man. Masked Rider. Spider-Man. Various different ones. VR Troopers. Now, I don't think that was a cartoon. That was something along the lines of Beetleborgs and Power Rangers. But it was still the afternoons and Saturday morning. The Disney afternoon. The lineup they had on Kids WB. Gone. Because a certain dog would not stop howling. Oh, you still got the DVDs. That's not the same, and you know it. It's not the same by a long shot, and you know it. The hair of the same dog. Kappa. Let me explain to you. What vague-assed terms? Violate the laws of the United States of America. If you have any sports, then you better not swear, because it's for kids. If you play video games that are not rated M, then you better not swear, and you better mark each individual video individually. Actually, marking it not for children isn't enough, because they've got people, actual human beings, who will be checking on this. And if you think those people, who helped even create the term pop culture, culture and society itself. Never mind keep up to date on what is cool, ever since it was nifty, and probably before that. Oh, no. These wet rags know what they're doing. These poochies know what they're doing. Capiche? These thingamabobs know what they're pulling. Sports. You're in trouble. Video games that aren't rated M, like I said, you're in trouble. Animated content. Well, you better not swear in it, because you're going to have to rate that for kids. Or they're going to say, oh, it's animated, it's a drawn cartoon, it must be for kids. Simpsons, Futurama, King of the Hill, Family Guy, South Park. Be damned. YouTube poop will be gone. The text-to-speech community will be drawn and quartered. Cinemassacre is going to have a great big hole in his content. What else? Homestar Runner is going to be a memory. Oh my God. Rooster Teeth is going to have a hole. Punch straight through him and out the other side. How it should have ended is probably going to get upended, capsized. What else? Fuse Awesome Transformers Reviews is probably going to be at least under careful watch. Oh, and that's just to name a few. You probably already are, all of you. So don't go blaming me if anything happens, alright? Oh, and, I didn't even get halfway down the list I've personally read. First I saw it in a video, I said there is no flamin' way in hell. So I went and I read it myself. Sports, games, bright colors, animation. Kid-friendly music. Fantasy elements. Yeah, you heard me right. Fantasy elements. Kid-friendly music. And if you label it not for kids, and they say, oh, this is a subject that's for kids, then you are also going to get slammed for breaking the law. You get fined out of existence. Probably worse. Probably worse. Oh, is it 13,000 or something like that per video? Reminds me of the goddamn license fees for actually running a legit radio station. Oh, and not to get too far off topic, but yes, you do have to adhere to a certain playlist if you run it legit. There are a lot of things you cannot play even on the internet, even if they are not vulgar. A lot of things. A lot of things. And good luck, and even better luck if you want to try to get on FM. I mean, there is a song length limit. Yep. Because you gotta get that sounder in at exactly the second of the hour. So even if you're timing it with an analog clock, you're in trouble. If you don't have it timed with an atomic clock, you could get in trouble, actually. So, yeah. America is a little different than I thought it was. Little different. This is not a rage quit. This COPPA thing has finally broke me. That same barking mad pooch did us in the 90s, and it's doing it again just because it can in 2020. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm telling you right now. I've stopped yelling, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get over this. Ever. Ever. You gotta individually mark every video. And that doesn't matter, because if you marked it wrong, based on a group whose sole purpose is to be the hair of the dog that bit you, just like with Saturday Morning. Look, the connections are obvious. Why don't we let the children speak for themselves? Huh? Why don't we call a conference and let the children speak for themselves? Tell us what's important to them and what isn't. Instead of a bunch of big, stuffy, blubbering blowhards in black suits and blue ties. There, I said it. I said it. I know my channel is going bye-bye anyway. They did not like the amount of music I used in the Mandela Effect videos. They didn't like a lot on my channel. They monetized everything with a second of music in it, to be honest. That's why you're getting ads. I am not monetized. That's why you're getting ads at all on my channel. I am not monetized. And they're like, oh, you gotta turn off targeted ads. I almost forgot about that. You gotta turn off all your targeted ads now, too. Really? Wow. So even though you're not monetized, you're going to get ads. You're going to get ads because the new YouTube screw it. New YouTube adware built into the new app that adds ads to your non-monetized channel. Good 6 or 7 of them in a row sometimes. This is not a rage quit. I'm telling you right now, you see the big red bird against a black background, the big red firebird. You know what it means. It means I am finally pissed off. Later.